Okay. Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. It is 7/26/2021. We are going to do some Pit this morning, then some Divine Arena, and some League. So let's get right into it. Right now we have everything set up. We have our guild bonuses ready for our attacks. We have our Pirate ready, just because this is the first couple of bosses for Pit, and then we have our Pet ready as well. So let's get right into it. So we're going to the Dungeon of Trials. And as you see here, Pit is now available. We'll have 6 days to do it. All right. Ooh, new boss. Never seen this one. So let's check it out. Look at their skills. So whenever their units steal attack, they will give regeneration to one of their units. All right. On the second turn, we'll give plus health to units with regeneration. All right. And then on the seventh turn, we'll give all their units attack, steal, attack. Oh, okay, wow. So we have to get rid of their units on the second and seventh turn and make sure that we also have our attack stolen. So I have to be concerned about that. All right, cool. Sounds good. A lot of rares too. All right, let's go. What's broken? All right, well, we'll do our pirate. And then doesn't look like we're gonna start. We can go heavy. It's fine. All right, so we have our pentagrams over here. So covered behind the building, so that's good. Let's get rid of this building over here. Yeah, we're not gonna save units this time. We'll do this instead. Yeah, we won't save units this time. So we'll summon this actually behind the building. And the reason why is we'll give this unit some protection. And then this unit over here, as it summons these Rotters at the end of the turn, these Rotters will give this unit health and then also deal damage to one of their units when they die. Cool. So then landing on the pentagrams. That's good. Checking out their death trigger. How have I been? I've been okay. Just been kind of, I guess, tired and busy a little bit for the past couple of days. But other than that, just business as usual. How are you? Get the attack steal. Oh, so we got that. And we have the building taken care of. All right, we're going to start using our commons now. And we're going to not waste the damage, so we'll summon over here. Actually, you know what? We do need to cycle out some of our commons, so we will waste the damage. So we'll summon this unit over here, and we'll actually use this to block for our building to keep it alive. Nice. Is there what's going on after exams? We'll summon this over here. We'll summon this here on the pentagram, so we'll actually force them to block us in terms of damage, as opposed to summoning over here. We're gonna go more offensive this time. Sure. All right. I'll still be here. All right. So next turn, they're going to get regeneration, plus health to regeneration, but all their units are dead. We got 100, 200, just doing some math. You are summoned over here to actually balance out the damage, so we'll get some more damage over time. Damage, damage, damage. And next turn, we will have lethal anyways because of our multiple units. Yeah, I probably went a little too heavy with our common, our first turn legendary, but that's fine. Not really sure how much of a threat their other units are going to be, so we just went, went hard on our summons. All right, cool. So we got that done. Pretty straightforward there. Just drew them onto the pentagrams and then took care of them there. So we got some rare Shearshaw. That's good. Some rare Croc. That's good. And some... All right, yeah, we got some rare Apollo. All right. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Right, new boss here. Let's take a look at their skills. All right, so whenever one of their units kills something, it will give them plus health and plus attack. Every third turn, three of our units will take some damage, and then on the seventh turn, we'll summon a Dandy Croc to the first row. Not sure if we're gonna live to the 7th turn. We'll try to actually do that to see if we can figure out what the Danny Croc does. But yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so plus health, they're gonna put okay. Just doing some strategizing here. So damage to our units. So we'll need some units with higher health, and then we'll need some units that can actually get rid of their higher health as well. All right, let's go. Okay, taking a look. Let's start with our pentagrams, and then got some damage over there. It's stuck in loading. Interesting. I don't know. Like right now, it says as if there are no viewers, which is kind of weird. Maybe if I reload, I could do that. It says that we still have our recording up. You know, it'll still be on the YouTube, so we'll take it from there. Yeah. You don't have to. Yeah, you know, I'll just keep going. It's fine. Yeah, we'll reload after the pit here. So first things first, we have the pentagrams over here, kind of spread out, so that's good. Building's not really too much of a concern. We'll summon this to protect the building over here to give us a little bit of health to our units. We have our building over here, negative attack. All right, so we have our unit over here, deals damage to one of our units when they attack. Still going to hold off on, actually, you know, we need to pick off some other units. So we'll start with our common over here to destroy the building. Get some health back off of our Gleedy Pet, cause the melee kill. And now we are going to turn our attention to the units in order to get this done. All right, so they summon a unit here, landed on the pentagram, so that's good. Summon our ranged unit over here to have combat to destroy this, and then we'll keep going on. All right, so their shield did come into play, dealt damage to this, and this, but our units are still alive, so that's good. All right, got this unit here. Has the pentagram. Oh, no, it's landed on the pentagram, so we're fine with that. We'll continue with our range unit behind this melee unit. Okay, and then the pentagram's over there. We'll destroy that. Okay, taking a look over here. So no death triggers, so that's good. And it'll die, so we're not concerned about that. Like I said, I do want to keep this alive for the Danny Croc, so what we're going to do is actually do this. When you say finally heal, do you mean the stream? Do you mean the units? All right, so we got damage 165 over there. We got the damage over there. I'm gonna shuffle, see if we can get rid of some trashier units. Not really. We'll need actually a melee unit in order to keep the damage going. Oh, we got this one over here. I don't mind using this. All right, so we'll do this to actually see if we can keep that Dandy Croc alive. Stream, okay, gotcha. And oh no, it's gonna be too large here. 57. Yeah, we're gonna not be able to see that Dandy Croc, which is unfortunate. But as you can see here, it does have some stats, pretty large. Damage. Yes, best we can do right now is get rid of this rare over here. Okay, so that was that boss over there. Pretty straightforward. Even with their attack steal, or not the attack steal, but the trying to kill our units, didn't really do too much over there. All right, so we got some rare Omnikori. That's good. Okay, Ogork is okay, but yeah, we still need it. And oops, rare Tengu. Great. Okay, well, we have finished the first two bosses. Those were pretty simple with our part. Pit boss is going to refresh in, well, they're not going to refresh, but the next two are going to load up in next day. So let's check out the next two bosses that we're going to face for tomorrow. So let's take a look here. All right, Vampirism. So whenever Vampirism triggers on their side, they'll give plus health to their units. Every third turn, we'll deal damage to one of our units, enemy being our units, and then heal for the sum of the damage. So they're going to deal damage, and then, oh, it gives to all their units. All right. And then they'll heal. Was it heal their warlord or heal their units? Not really sure. And on the 7th turn, we'll deal damage to units for every hero with maximum health. So I guess that will probably include our units and their units at the same time. So it looks like we're going to be taking a lot of damage to our units, and we want to make sure that we can get rid of their units before the healing goes through. Liking the new Mother Owl. Yes. Yeah, the new Mother Owl is actually pretty good now, as opposed to the one before, where it just did the plus attack and then the negative attack to their units. Yeah, with the extra swarming and then the extra boosts at the beginning, it allows you to have pretty good nature deck if your Mother Owl is in, has pretty high levels. Right, so that was the preview in that boss. All right, let's take a look at this one here. This Dalma the Mystic. Take a look at their skills. All right, so whenever heal triggers on their side, we'll summon Freeze Rune to one of our unit cells. All right, so that's a little bit of freeze. Whenever freeze triggers, we'll deal damage to our units, and then every 7th turn, we'll deal damage to our units for every rune. So that, I guess that will include not only the freeze runes that are on the field, but then possibly other things like attack runes, health runes, etc., etc. So it looks like we're going to be there's going to be some freezing on our side, and then also damage to our units. So we'll have to make sure that we can get rid of these runes, and then also make sure that our units aren't frozen. Okay, that's cool. Let us now go into the Divine Arena, because it is new. So let's check that out. Yeah, some abilities can be understated, so you kind of have to figure out what they do. I wouldn't say so much on the training mode to check it out, but yeah, just you'll notice them as you do more battles, and you'll see, oh, okay, hey, this ability you never really noticed until later, so they can be pretty helpful. All right, cool. So looks like we have a Son of Woods on the left, and then we have a Spider Queen on the right. Got some epic chests over here as rewards. Take a look at their flavor text. So it looks like silence is going to happen for our warlord over here, and then infinite. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of reborn units on this side. Okay, so because of that, we're probably gonna have to save our silence for when they have a whole bunch of reborn, attack those, and then go from there. All right, let's go. Epic Mina for this one, I think, and then Pirate might backfire for her. Possibly, yes. Oh yeah, because the Epic Mina, it does the removes the runes, so that might be pretty good. But who knows? Maybe the runes that they summon aren't going to be that much, or then we can just take the freeze and then go from there. Right. Let's take a look at their skills. So they have poison to our units, kill our wounded units, and then add these extra summons. We'll start with. Let's see if we can get rid of this building. All right. So negative attack to our units. You've been up all night playing Mighty Party. Ooh. Dude, I did my Mighty Party a couple hours ago, and I am really, really tired. All right, let's start with our melee unit over here to actually get rid of this building. Can't sleep. I mean, I wish I could sleep. And, just I was so busy yesterday. I couldn't even get a nap. Well, yeah, I mean, I try to stream early in the morning, so it keeps me on a schedule over here. All right, so we have our unit here, comes into play, deals damage, and then has reborn. We will summon our silence unit, actually, to silence it, and then destroy it over here. Yeah, that York is actually pretty good with the, the damage coming into play, and then that also reborn. So we already know that they have reborn anyway, so let's make sure that we can keep this unit alive because it has built-in silence, and we won't have to use our skill. So we have this unit. Okay, okay. So we will use our silence unit over here to silence that, get rid of that reborn, and then not also give that unit, damage whenever it attacks. Our goal right now is to keep this silence unit alive, and then also avoid taking damage to our units, which we can do by, let's see here, so we got that damage over there. Okay. So then we would do that. Try to figure out what makes sense. Here, we'll use this unit over here. So this unit, whenever it's attacked, it will silence the unit that attacks it. Don't know if it will actually... I think the splash will actually happen, so this unit will take some damage. But we're just trying to make sure that we can shut this unit down because of its flight. Oop. Great, splash over there, got damage over here. So this unit, it gives reborn to another unit when it attacks, but this unit already has reborn, so they can't actually stack their reborns. Get that over there, that over there. We're going to be summoning this unit over here. So this unit, it deals damage based upon the health of one of our units at the end. It also starts healing our units at the beginning of the turn. We need that so that we can get around the whole wounded kill over there. Yeah, Muna is actually pretty good. The reason why you put Muna on the top row is because whenever she attacks, she summons those shards, and those shards, when they come down, as long as they are below Muna, it makes her very, very hard to beat, as opposed to on top. All right, so we'll do our, let's see, so we'll attack over there. We'll summon our silence unit again to get rid of the silence. And right now we're actually doing pretty good. We have a couple of our units wounded, but that is fine. These we don't mind losing. We actually want to keep these units alive. Yeah, yeah, so for what do you call? For Shamuna, what you'd normally want to do, you could either use transform or silence to actually stop those the divine shield, or just get rid of her altogether. Otherwise, you can put a flight unit in front of her, or you can just give her a miss. So there are a couple ways to get around that. Right, so it gives bleeding to units in the line. So let's see, the bleeding will happen over here. This unit will actually end up dying. Get that over there. We'll use this unit here. So we use this unit, whenever it attacks, it will heal our units for some health, and then also deal some damage whenever heal does trigger. None of that right now. We did get rid of our negative effects because this unit here removes that stuff at the end of the turn, so that also includes the bleeding over here, but we still have our units that are still damaged over here. Thank you. All right, so once again, we got their silence, got some damage, we got some heal. That's going to be destroyed in combat. Yeah, then we can destroy this in combat too. Do that. Actually place this over here. Got the heal. And like I said, we did summon this unit so we can heal our units. And now at this point, they won't be able to do their wounded kill. I mean, I guess they can poison at this point, but they'll only kill this tent. They can do their extra summon for the range, but we have lethal on at least 2 of the lines over here. All right, so we got that poison, but then we'll just summon our range unit and we are good. Yeah, the other play that you can do with Shamuna, you can put her in the second or third row, probably better in the second, just because you can have that extra adjacent damage with her splash. So because of that, you can start clearing out all the stuff in front of her. All right, so now we will do the Spider Queen side. And I'm going to guess that this one's going to be much harder, just because we had such an easy time with the Son of Wood side. So let's take a look at their skills. So they have the spikes over here, they have the silence, and then the nature are over there. So as mentioned before, I'm just gonna they have a lot of reborn. We're just trying to figure out what we're gonna do here. So extra attack runes. Try to do some combos if we can. All right, we'll start with our unit over. Do you want to do this? Yeah, no, actually, we're going to keep that building alive. The reason why is because spikes triggers when we attack their warlord. So because of how that goes, once the spike does occur, we'll then summon units to actually attack the building and then get rid of that. Let's see here. So this unit has reborn. I know that. We'll get rid of this. So we will get that. All right, we'll summon this unit here. Give this unit some bleeding. And this unit has reborn too. Whoops. Let's see here. So we'll give bleeding to this unit. So this unit will actually die in 2 turns. We'll follow up with our range unit to deal some damage. Got the bleeding over there. This will bleed over here. And oh, even better, you know, we'll summon our light unit over here. We'll give Reborn to one of our units. And we get around that. Bleeding doesn't happen because when they attack, they'll be miss because our unit's in flight. So we'll no bleeding over there. Death silences units in the line of nature. Melee, okay. So we'll take some extra damage over here. Yeah, this is fine. We'll summon our ranged unit over here. And we'll actually spread out the damage. So that's why we're going over here. Okay, we gave double attack, extra attack to 2 of our units. So a little bit of extra damage over here. This unit will die from bleeding. And then now we're just only concerned about this unit over here. We're trying not to put units in the same line as this because then it will end up silencing our units. So we'll go from there. We get some damage. Interesting. All right, we will do our poison to actually mark these for damage, and then we'll continue on with summoning our units over here. Just spreading out the damage right now. Next turn, we'll do our destruction skill to destroy these wounded units, and then we'll go for more damage. I do. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know about computer games at this point because I don't really have a lot of time to play a lot of other computer games. But I mean, if anybody, you know, if anybody recommends some stuff, I'll play it. You know, take a look. The most recent game I ended up playing was Among Us. That was really it. Okay, so we have their unit here. Deal some damage at the beginning of end of turn based upon the health. We'll do our destruction skill now. And then our unit here, it is silenced, I remember. So we're just going to go for, we'll just summon a unit to destroy that. Both these units have wounded, so that doesn't really make any sense anymore. So we'll just summon our melee unit to destroy that, and then we'll go on. All right, so it's looking pretty good right now. They haven't done their spikes, but at this point, with our units with Reborn, we're not really concerned. And even if they do the silence to our units, we have a couple of attackers. So that's good. We'll have units over there, there. Okay, here, so we'll do that. We'll summon our range units. And then we'll actually combo over here. I know this unit gets an attack boost when it kills other stuff, so we'll summon this over here to actually deal damage to our units. Destroy them, get an attack boost. And we should have, yeah, we have lethal right here. So we'll have our combat. Okay, that won't be enough, but then over here. And there we go. That was going to be much more difficult, but you know, looks like they didn't do their skill, and because of that, our units were still alive. We got some epic Groot. Very nice. All right, looks like Divine Arena will refresh in about a day or so, so we'll check back in there. Okay, now next thing we're going to do is League. So we'll go back to our squad. We will then switch off back to our Geisha over here for combat. We'll equip our pet too, just to make this a little easier. No. I want to close this up. All right, get our pet. Okay, and going to League. All right, we have 7 slots here. We're going to get this done roughly about 10 minutes or so. Just skip some of the rougher battles, and we'll go from there. So this won't be good. I'll skip this one. I know that this Warlord could actually take a little bit. All right, moving on. Yeah, I don't know how the matchmaking is actually going to turn up right now, especially since High Growth just ended. I did see a very natural progression where people's warlords, they have more health, just because, you know, eventually when they level up their units, they'll get more might, and then once they get more might, they will level up their warlords, and so they'll have usually more health. Sometimes they'll have better skills, but for the most part, it is more health. Right, so we'll do that. We will then summon our unit over here. And we're summoning this unit because it deals damage whenever they attack. And then this unit also gets extra attack for every time it deals damage to the Warlord. So we're just trying to get some guaranteed damage, even if they decide to, you know, block for damage. Oh, great. Lovely. So this unit will have extra attack. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is fine. So we'll summon our extra attack unit here, so it should be enough to destroy that. Then we'll have our double attack over here, or extra attack rather. We'll take at least 1 point of damage, and then now we are threatening with over here, and potentially we could get lethal from this unit. All right, so you can see the 2 attacks from this unit here did trigger that skill. Summon our range unit, and we should be good. All right, moving on. All right, let's take a look at their skills. So they have their block runes. They have the Rocker Boys here with Splash, and then setting the unit health to 1 except melee. Have a pet over here that gives plus attack for a turn. Pretty good. Okay, they summon a unit here that deals damage based upon the health of one of their units. So in this case, it would be one of these buildings. Let us... All right, we'll start with our summon first to block for some damage or deal some extra damage. We'll summon our range unit here next. And the reason why we're summoning this range unit is because it gives an attack boost based on the health of our unit. And then also gives miss to another unit that's already on the field. So in this case, it would be this one. So that unit will be alive for a little bit. And on top of that, we're setting up so that we can have our extra attack unit get some extra damage over here. So that, we got that. All right. Oh, okay. We have our better extra attack unit over here. So we'll do that. So you see as the attack, and then the attack boost over here. Has our unit here that is dealing damage whenever we attack. So, all right, so we have that. Oh, this is going to have some extra attack here. 1, 2. Oh no, the extra damage plus because of the plus health. Dang it. all right, moving on. Did not expect that was a very, very big surprise. Okay, well, we'll continue on. So we'll do our summon, and then we'll summon our range unit here. Get that extra damage going. They got their skills here to deal spikes, and then the silence, and the plus attack nature. I don't think it's going to go to that many turns, though, just because of how we set this up. All right, so we got that. This unit will attack twice, and toxin over here. So summon our range unit over here. So damage, 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 and then range over here. Great. Cool. Like I said, not really too concerned, especially with their low health. So we can get a couple of attacks in. All right, got 5 more. Okay, I know this one is low health as well because I faced this person before, recognizing the name. Take a look at their skills. So we have damage to our units, range units, and then the plus attack to order units. Came unit in play. Deals damage to all units. Also has a death trigger, so we'll try to avoid that. Do our summons, and then actually we'll do this one instead. So we'll spread out our damage. We'll summon our unit here. It deals damage based upon the health of one of our units on our side. So in this case, it's this one here with a little higher health. And then next turn, we have a threat of lethal over here. If they block, we'll just summon another unit to defeat over here. Thank you. Araucanians. For ogre and yeah, I would use the totem. The only issue right now is that it makes more sense for me to start attacking more. So that is why I took out the totem, because it's kind of a dead draw in the sense that it doesn't deal any damage, and we don't even have to get rid of their units at this point. Troublesome units. We've got units actually with flight or divine shield are pretty rough. What is it? Mr. Flap, which is an immune unit. He's pretty rough because he usually has a lot of high health, and they set your units out to 1. We have the Maiden Dark, or Iron Maiden. She's a immune unit with divine shield and gives health boost to units whenever one of our units attacks. That one's pretty rough. Ariok, that's the one that it gives bleeding to other units when they come into play, and then it doesn't have reborn, but it has invulnerability, so you need another skill in order to get rid of them. What's other strong unit? What's her name? It's a freeze. Mizu. Yeah, she's pretty rough. She's the one that does extra summons at the end of the turn. helps block for her, also creates freeze runes on your side. And so it slows it down, and then she gets a health boost and also heals a lot of units. Fight this one. Okay. Okay, I will fight the next one. I assume the unit the person I ran into was going to be pretty large. So they have ogre here, got the heal, silence, and the heal over here. Got an attack boost over here. A lot of attack boost. Got this unit over here, deals damage to units that are not order. Has mental shield over here. Do we have enough damage to actually destroy this? No, we do not. We'll summon our ranged unit over here. That's fine. We just wanted to just deal some extra splash damage. This unit also gets gives attack boost to other units after it attacks. So we're going to set up in such a way that if we keep this unit alive, we'll summon our unit over here to then destroy this here. Can't even do that anymore. All right, we'll summon our melee unit. Yeah, we'll do this here. So we'll do this to attack, break their mental shield, then deal some extra damage. Have our unit skill here to deal damage to units at the end of the turn. Man, you can. There's an easier way to actually check out their units. You don't even have to go through the full battle. So what you can do is do this. I'll show you. So you can click on their name. Oops. You can click on their name, and you can actually see what units they have in their squad. So as you saw here, they have these 3, and then they have these other 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see it's a full order deck. Probably going to combo here with this Legion, which gets an extra attack for every order, and can also help prevent silence. Deal some damage over here. Yeah, this unit over here. We will probably, we'll use our destruction skill to get rid of these wounded units, and then we actually have to get rid of this unit here because it deals damage whenever we attack their warlord. Will it have some damage? Yeah, we'll have enough to actually keep it up. So we'll summon this, deal some damage, 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 and damage. And then some extra damage at the end. They did their silence skill now. So no more extra damage over here and no more extra attacks from over here. Yeah, I learned about it too in the in-game chat, so that's why it was pretty cool. All right, I got 3 more, so let's go in here. If you can't find them on Discord, probably end up misspelling the ID. I learned that what do you call punctuation and other stuff. So something might be capital letters, spaces, etc., etc. Right. So let's take a look at their. Okay, we already know what their warlord does. So let's just take a look at their pet. So plus attack over here, and then plus health whenever one of their units attacks. We'll start with our summon, and then we'll continue on. We'll summon our ranged unit over here. So that way we can actually do our setup where we get the plus attack over here, and then give extra attack to our extra attack unit over here. Are you saying what my Discord is? I mean, his Discord is over here. My Discord is Happy Splasher 9980. It's actually in the if you look on the I don't know. Can you see the overlay? I'm pretty sure you should be able to see the overlay. It's Happy Splasher, all one word in capital letters, and then that number, and then 9980. So it's this right here. Just in case it's not seen. All right, take a look at their unit. So deal damage whenever, okay, so 81, so actually won't be enough to destroy our unit. We'll summon our unit here with the extra attack. You see you get the attack boost, so it took some damage, damage, and there we go. All right, got an epic chest, so that's cool. Got 2 more, so let's take care of that. I know this warlord has low health, seen that name before. All right. Take a look at their skills. So they have damage to our units, has the range units, and then plus order. All right. They summon another ghost again, so more damage to our units. Can we actually take the damage? Probably not, but you know, we'll summon this unit over here. So when it comes into play, it deals damage based upon the number of units that are on the board. As you saw, it took 78, and it ended up destroying all of these units over here. So 13 times, I guess 6, so that's 78 right there. Okay, looks like they summoned a unit to silence our male units over here. Remember that. Okay, and then as long as they don't have extra units, they won't get plus health and some damage. Has flight over here, but we have our range unit, so we can actually destroy that. We'll summon our... Okay, we'll summon our unit here. We'll deal damage at the end of the turn. So combat plus this will actually destroy that. We'll summon our ranged unit over here. So then again, we can set up for our extra attack bonus. And we're in pretty good shape right now. We have this plus our units over here. This will deal about 200, and this will also deal about 200. So we should have lethal as long as nothing gets blocked. In this case, we summon our extra attack unit over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and combat for lethal. All right, we got one more. Claim our wind chest so we can get some more rewards. We got to claim these every 3 times, otherwise they will. So they can't overfill. So that means you just gotta claim them open, claim them so that they're open again. Right, we'll do one more. And I'm guessing this one should be low health as well, because of how the warlord looks. You can actually, I'll show it at the end of this. So we will start with our summon, and then we will continue with our summon. Yeah, we'll summon our ranged unit over here. Okay, give it a little bit of protection, as said before. Deal some damage whenever they attack our warlord. Or attack us, rather. And so we'll also give it some extra attack. That'll allow for some extra damage. Then we can follow up with our extra attack unit down here. Okay, so we have this unit that deals poison damage, also some of these extra summons. We'll summon on the extra attack rune, as mentioned before. Our extra attack from here should destroy that. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're in pretty good shape right now. We have lethal threatened on at least one lane because of this unit with the extra attack, and then this unit here with the extra attacks as well. Okay, they summon a unit to transform, just checking if they have any death triggers, any block. The answer is no. So we can just summon another unit and we're good from here. Great, so that was League. Closing that up. And then, like I said, I'm just going to show you the thing that you can use to know that their warlord is actually higher or lower. So say, for example, here, you got Ogre. If you go back to actually the very beginning, so this is what an Ogre looks like in lower levels. Has no armor. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. But as you level up, you'll get some more features, more features, more features. And then it goes, I think this is where it starts to cap out. So as you see, if it has a lot of armor, it usually means it has high health, and then if it has low health, it'll have not a lot of armor. Right. So I think we did everything there. We had that. Okay, yeah. So just a quick recap of what we did today. So we did the Dungeon of Trials. There were new pits, and I knew that because of not seeing these before. We one-shotted the first 2 bosses with using Pirate. And then after, we did some Divine Arena right here with the Son of Woods and the Spider Queen. They were both pretty simple, actually, pretty overpowering, and they didn't really use their skills a lot, so that actually helped us out as well. Then we did some League, had some couple of tricks in order to see what the opponent's squad were, and then yeah, we went through some pretty easy battles, so that's good. For tomorrow's stream, can I do more League? I can do more League. I try to put League in every one of these videos at this point, especially since we do need to get some chests. Do you mean more League right now? I could probably put in a couple more battles. I won't get any rewards, but yeah, sure. I mean, I don't mind. Let me just, yeah. So a preview of tomorrow's stream, we're going to be doing some more pit. We already did cover we did a strategy breakdown of these next 2 bosses, so we will do these. All right, yeah, sure, we can do some extra League. I'll do 5 more battles. I'll do 5 more battles, and I'll actually do 5 battles regardless of what their health are. And the only time we'll actually open those chests are if they're legendaries. We do have some gems, so we'll do that. All right, let me switch off to our warlord again. Yeah, I can do 5 more battles, and I have to go to work. So, all right, let's do number 1. We get to face Tom Bai. Great. All right. So take a look at their warlord. Got the heal, the silence, and the stones with heal. Got their pet over here. gets plus attack whenever unit comes into play, and then plus attack to their units. What do I do for work? I do computer stuff. I try not to get too much into it because there's some things that I don't really know how to talk about. So, all right. So we will start with our. So you have this unit here. Gets the extra attack. Got the plus health, and then got some damage. We don't have enough damage to kill that right off, right? So we'll summon our unit here just to silence that. Silence the melee unit, so now it's just a big block. Our goal right now, because their health is a little higher than us from the get-go, we're going to try to block them out, drop their silence, drop the stones with heal, and then wipe out their board and go from there. So we have damage over there. We'll do our summon. Can't really stop that. We'll try and get rid of this unit here. We'll summon our... We'll summon our unit over here. So we'll get some extra damage. We won't steal attack, but we'll get some health back of our melee kill. I would actually hold off on discounted demigods, even if they are lower in price. The big thing is that the demigods aren't as useful as, say, spending gems in the black market at this point, just because you can get a lot of copies for a few gems. You can also save them for world event in case you have units that you want to unlock. But yeah, demigods can only give you units that you haven't unlocked in League. And that's pretty much it. They'll also give you units that you already have. So depending upon what you need, it would make more sense to not do that. So won't be able to stall for damage, which is unfortunate. And they have these units here already with the attack. Could do that. That's really it. Summon this unit here. I didn't want to do our destruction skill because we actually do need to gain health. Let's see here. So they have damage 54. They could summon another unit for about 140, and then we will be destroyed here. Best way to level up getting monthly packs. Depends. Which monthly packs are you trying to get? Are you talking about the offers in the shop? Because if you do that, then probably not. I mean, some of them are actually pretty good. You just have to measure how much it is in terms of cost effectiveness for the gems. But other than that, actually, if there's a thing you could do too, there's so one of the weekly offers, it gives you bonus souls. I think it's is it 50% or 100%? I'll check in the shop after this. All right, so that is actually number 1. Yeah, I'll check the shop now. Got destroyed here. All right, I'll go to the shop now and check it out. So let us see here. Oh, actually, it's in the deals. So deals, and then the weekly over here. They have this thing here, so extra souls. So you'll get 100% of souls that you open in your League chest for a couple of days. So if you're opening up a lot of chests, this will help out a lot. They give you 100% souls. So for example, if you open up 500, you'll get 1,000. If you open up 200, you'll get 400. And those souls add up pretty quickly. Look at the others. So we have others. So for example, here you can spend 200 creds. I don't know how much this is in your local currency, but you can get 1,000 gems. You get this many copies of this stuff. You can buy pet. Yeah, well, this one might be pretty good. Although again, I don't know how much this is an actual in your currency. Is it retroactive? I don't think it is. No, it's not retroactive. So it's only active for what, 3 days? And so that is yeah, you have to do the most you can on those 3 days. All right, so they have large pet over here. All right, we'll do our summon, and we'll do our extra attack unit. We're summoning over here so that we can use their extra damage to deal damage to their buildings, and then also give a health boost to this unit, as you can see over here. All right, so they did their heal. Got that unit over here. And as you can see, it does bleeding to units whenever they come on play, and then units around it. So we're actually going to not summon a unit around here, so we can deal some bleeding. We'll have our extra damage over here, but it still won't be enough because this unit has invulnerability. Best we can do is, yeah, we can give this some miss. That's that'll be okay. So as you see, there's the bleeding, you got the damage, and then this unit actually has attack steal whenever whenever bleeding occurs. But we do have our unit that's going to give miss to this unit, so we can at least stop that. Oof. All right, so they got damage to us over here. We'll do our destruction skill because we have to get rid of this invulnerable unit. And we won't have enough damage on this because of that high health. Yeah, Well, we'll try to deal as much damage as we can to this unit, although as you can see here, we are taking some extra damage. They are healing. They did their silence. This unit has extra attack over here, and then it has accuracy, so they can't miss, which is why we couldn't have stopped it anyways because it was the only unit. Damage, 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 and then we're going to be taking extra damage. We can't silence this unit, so we are toast here. That one was pretty rough. All right, it's number 2. Okay, we got number 3. Okay, they got their pet here. Gives a little bit of health boost to their units. All right, and this unit here that deals damage to 3 range units will summon our extra attack unit, and we'll summon this over here on the extra attack rune, so that we'll need only 1 more attack to get through there, and then deal some damage over to their warlord. All right, so they're heal. Gonna hold off on our summon until we draw out their stones and the silence. All right, we'll summon our range unit here. We'll do 1-shot this unit, and then we'll keep going for damage. And then at the end of the turn, we'll deal some damage based upon the health of one of our units, but they still have their healing, so looks like we're gonna have to hold off on lethal unless we do have some way to get through. All right, we will summon our unit over here. We're summoning our unit over here because it's landed on the health pentagram, so we'll get some health boost. And then we also summon this in order to silence their male unit. This symbol here is the male unit over here. They did their silence, so now no more skills. Okay, they have their unit here with invulnerability and the bleeding. Do we have enough for lethal here? Potentially. Summon our range unit, or summon our other unit over here, and then we will some extra damage over here, damage. Summon over here. So we get some extra damage going on over here. They're still healing. Yep. Okay. We have some damage at the end of the turn to their units. So next turn we'll actually use our destruction seal, wipe these out, and then we should be good for game. Let me just make sure. So we have that. 31. We are a little short. Summon our... Seeing if we get through here. So 71, 30, 118. No, we're going to be short either way. 3 over there. 60. All right, actually, we'll summon this unit here. So we'll summon our unit here because we can deal some damage whenever their units attack. All right, they summon their stones here with the heal. Okay, as you see, they did take some damage. What's going to make the most sense? We have that, got that, that. All right, so our units are still going to take bleeding, which is unfortunate. We'll summon this 124, 26. So actually it should be good for this. So we'll deal some damage. Their units will heal again oh, because of the bleeding. I forgot about that. All right. That's not going to be good. I think we might have messed up because of this unit's bleeding. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we messed up. Oh no. Yep. All right. So we have that. Yeah, we did mess up. All right. GG. All right. That was number 3. Not winning any of these battles. No good. All right, we got number 4 here. Got a lot of stuff here with the ogre and a lot of extra damage with the male. Ranged over here. Yes, ouch, ouch indeed. All right, we'll start with our range unit actually over here. Destroy that building. The battles are very tough, as you saw. There's a huge range of opponents that you'll end up facing in League One. As you can see, a whole bunch of units. They have warlords and units with high health and high attack. As you can see here, we're running into a unit here that has 334 attack off the rip. All right, we'll summon our extra attack unit to get rid of this. Yeah, but then you can see the battles that I end up skipping. So as a result, we have warlords with a very low health. And just so that, I mean, the rewards are pretty much the same anyways. It's not like as if I beat a stronger opponent that I'm going to get better rewards. So that's why I end up skipping those, high health warlords so that we can just get through League as soon as possible. All right, so we got some Purify over here. So our units are now silenced. There's a unit here. Summon that Mini Tesla X. That Tesla X will deal how much damage? It will deal, look at that, 50 to 80 every time a unit dies. All right, so we'll summon our range. Need to get rid of these units if we can. Summon our extra attack unit to deal some damage. Destroy this. Deal some damage over there. And this building over here, we should have gotten rid of first turn because it gives mental shield to their units. So this unit will still be alive and will deal some extra damage to nature. So this will be destroyed. Okay, we're taking some damage, and this will be destroyed, and we'll take some extra damage. This is the stuff that you end up finding. I should actually look at their stats next time and see how unbalanced they are in terms of units. Can't even do that anymore though because I know for sure that this is low health. I'll go through one more battle just to show how unbalanced this is. But we don't even have to win this one because we won't, we won't get any rewards. We're trying to get into the, trying to show the really, really tough battle. So we'll do one more. At least, should be one more, right? No, I want to see huge amounts of health. I want to see like 1,200 or 1,300. Still not. Oh, maybe this one will be good. Yeah, there we go. So, Warlord here with 1,400 health. We can take a look at their units and see right off the bat, starting with 417 attack. How come I can't see their units? Maybe okay. Maybe I'll have to place a unit first before I can actually do that. All right, can I see their units now? All right, cool. We can. Right, so we're dealing with people who are their lowest level unit is level 17, and I assume it's probably reborn at least once. And we're going to be facing level 24 units, level 18 units. We got two-shotted right there. Didn't even make it through turn one. All right. So yeah, you can take a. We'll compare it and see what it looks like. Should you wait to reborn? I would say so, yeah. If you need the levels for high growth, I suppose you could reborn, but because of how high growth is doing in terms of how many gems it will give you now, probably just wait until reborn fables do occur. The only issue with that is that reborn fables, they occur very rarely. So, I mean, you're weighing how long it'll take versus how many extra cards you'll get. So that is what you're concerned about. Yeah, they reborn at least 3 or 4. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. So yeah, you can see in our squad right now, our highest attack, not highest attack, but highest level is only level 17, and this one is actually only reborn twice. Twice. It's only reborn twice. So that is why it's so, so unbalanced in terms of the units. All right, so that is that. We'll upgrade these units next time on the next high growth. We wanted to make sure we got them to level 16 so that they can pass the world event quest very easily. So that's why. And so we'll go from there. We did our stuff, and yeah, we'll head out. Yeah, the reborn would be pretty nice, so we can get that extra damage. We'll do it if we actually do need to start winning league battles. But as I said before, the rewards are pretty much the same anyway, so that's why we don't do that. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is up there in the white box over there. Please follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for other videos. If you missed the live stream, the recording is there. We have coverage on Pit, Dark Tower, Divine Arena, anything Mighty Party that you think of. If you don't see it, leave a message and we'll make a video. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Happy Splasher,